Another example here. Now, I don't don't want to be be attacking Mr. Fickerson here, but I thought I'd bring up something. He says in talking about iron that being vegetarian or vegan is not associated with more iron deficiency, as far as I understood. Maybe I'm quoting that wrong. I don't have the video here, but um, I watched it again a second time. I could be wrong about that. And that's definitely a belief I held, um, that if you were a vegetarian, you lacking in iron. That just seemed to be kind of culturally held belief, or super common belief. And so then I went to look that up again, and here is a review by the National Institute of Health, which concludes that um, perhaps vegetarian men are no more likely to have an iron deficiency than non-vegetarian men, but women are significantly more likely to, uh, or vegetarian women have a considerably higher prevalence of anemia than non-vegetarian women. Um, the rates are higher with women due to the fact that they lose a lot of blood during a menstrual cycle. Um, but even there can be disagreements. But also another thing, and I think kind of the last point here I wanted to make was that is the review's conclusion. They reviewed 13 studies, and in that conclusion, I did not read it verbatim, but they use the word "may" a lot, despite the word, despite the word conclusion. It's not their ideas there are not super conclusive. They leave it a little more open-ended that maybe a lot of people are used to when it comes to science, and I think that's again one of the major ideas that John Bohannon talked about. That oftentimes, the results in science are not super binary, and they're more fluid, much more open to change than is commonly believed or probably commonly accepted. And I think that it's good that more people are aware of this. And if more people would be interested in reading scientific studies on their own than being so influenced by shorter articles or shorter headlines about it, you probably have less misinformation. But also, um, it seems pretty commonly held now, and maybe this was more prevalent when um, COVID was more ongoing, when people were much more worried about it, that Democrats were the ones who believed in science and Republicans did not. And now it seems science is, and that was obviously the Democrats didn't really see science as something to believe in. That was a fact. You either um, that's just what it was. There was no facts. Facts are facts. They're not opinions. You can't believe in them or not. But it seems that maybe that's not so much the case, and that there is much more fluidity than I previously thought. I wonder if this is true for other people, and that I'm just curious if might lead to more kind of politicalization of studies or just further polarization um, in America. Hope you're all having a wonderful day.